Hello, gorgeous ladies and gentlemen of the realm. FaeryVixen here. Back again with a special video. I don't know that I told the story yet, but, well, my dad just passed away on Saturday. That's why I haven't been around. But he was a guitar player, entertainer extraordinaire from... he started playing guitar on street corners in the 20s and 30s during the Depression. And he went from there to touring around the East Coast with different bands and trios. And back in the day when that was what he did. And, he spent his life entertaining. And there is a jewelry connection. I have his cufflinks collection that he always wore when he went to work. So we're going to do that one today. We just did a small memorial for him today at the place where he was living. And we're going to do the main one for family and friends in the spring, so we have time to prepare. And then we're gonna my sister has my mother's ashes from years ago, and I just brought Dad's ashes home today. So here is what we have, and I could swear there were more here, but I'm not gonna go into that. Don't know where to start. Oh, here's a cool set. These are very Art Deco. They're those ones that are kind of crookedy. And then they're kind of curly-cued. Like that. And there's a bar to match. Isn't that cool? They're very jazz age, and he was a jazz man. For sure. And these all got good use. There's those ones. And these ones. These look more like the 60s. My sister and I were born in Las Vegas. Is you going to bed? No, you're going to pee. Okay, dokie. Alright, so where were we? My sister and I were born in Vegas. And then my parents decided to come back to Pennsylvania and raise the kids. But he continued to play. He started working at the college in Westchester, Pennsylvania. But he continued to play on weekends in Philadelphia. Weddings and bar mitzvahs and swanky parties of differing sorts. And his day job at the college was whenever juniors and seniors would have their it's a music school, or it was at the time. Very centered on music education. It was a teacher's college, so all of the people that went there were going to get their degree to teach music. So he recorded the senior and junior recitals, voice recitals, and violin recitals, and piano recitals. And that was his job, part of his job. And the other part of his job was to rent the instruments. He ran the instrument library for the college, so all the freshmen coming in that didn't have their own would come down and rent their instruments from him. And he would do repairs and stuff on them. Here, let me put the little foxy down here. Okay, so where were we? We were at these guys. Here's some nice plain ones. I have a whole bunch of stuff I brought home, but it's all still in boxes and bags and stuff. Photographs, oh my gosh, the amount of photographs you wouldn't even believe. For all the way from back then to, like, I have photographs from when my parents were dating in the 50s. And I also have their love letters back and forth. So I'm doing a, oh heck, this one's missing its mate. Oh well, pew. This one doesn't have that issue. It has both of them. Sorry if I'm a little scattered tonight, peeps. Yeah, so I have all of that. I have all of their love letters. And I'm doing a blog of writing, you know, transcribing all of that. Oh, you going for a walk? Okay. You can talk, you know. It's not going to, like, break my camera or anything. Might. That's my hubby. He's going for a walk so his ticker doesn't give out on him. Here's a neat one. It's got swirlies. So anyway, I'm doing a blog with all of their love letters back and forth. And now I have the photographs of the time period that I can scan. And each time I upload a letter, I can, or transcribe a letter into the computer, I can put a little picture with it. And I started doing it a while ago, and then after already having started, I asked Dad if it was okay if I could do it. And he said, oh, I don't want that up on the internet until I'm dead and gone. So I have to make sure that I can get into the blog and stuff and start from there. I think I only got like maybe 2 months worth of letters in there, and there's 5 years of letters back and forth between the two of them. So, wow. And I also have my great-grandparents, but we'll talk about that later. Or, not my great-grandparent, my grandparents. I have my parents and my grandparents' letters. And the grandparents' letters were from, like, 1917. There's a neat pair. And these, I'm going to have to get some shirts for my honey, so he can wear them every now and then. Or I can just keep them in the box forever and ever. Here's a neat one. Look at this one. I believe that is plastic faux amber. My parents weren't very wealthy at all, so a lot of this is just costume stuff. There's not any fancy ones. Fancy schmancy. There's that one. And then, let's see, let's get this one. These are leather. These might be croc. I don't know. But the box is faux croc. Faux croc. This is real pretty though. I think that's real leather. And that doesn't have a name on it. None of them have names on it. Well, some of them are swanks. But that's not important. Not important. Not at all. Oh, here's a little tie tack with the E on it. Because his last name is Elliot. Norm. Everybody called him Norm. Norm. Or Norman Elliot. That's another pretty one. That's very deco looking. Deco. Okay, here's another pair that are, you know, kind of cutouts. Those are cool. But yeah, when I do the blog, I'm probably gonna, each letter to him, I can lay out the letter and maybe a pair of cufflinks and a guitar pick or whatever. I wanna bring it to life because their story was pretty freaking awesome, if I do say so. And he was pretty freaking awesome. Here's a plain, kind of plain pair, beveled. Beveled. So my kids each got some stuff. And my sister was here from Maine. And we went through the room like in one day, and yeah, it was kind of harrowing, but you know, there's a nice set. Very mid-century. Very cool. I like that one. I like the silver ones for some reason. Here's a little piece of, it looks like, sorry, my hands are gross. I ran up there as soon as they called, and I haven't really done much, but whatever. Whatever, I'm not going to apologize for it. Even though I just did. Okay, so, and then we have these guys with the black Rivoli. They're cool. I remember these ones. I think he really liked these ones. And then we have these. These were also favorites with a G clef. Cool. Cool. I think my mom bought him those. And then there's these. These are fantabulous. I don't know why there are 3 of them though. That's weird. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. Trios. Strange. I don't know why there would be 3. So that's his guitar with the F holes. And then there's a little guitar tie tack to match. Hello, son o' mine.
I found another set of cufflinks up there.
Did you?
It's somewhere.
What kind were they?
Weird.
Weird? Oh, they might have been the Victorian ones. Were they in a little box?
Yeah.
Did you bring a box home?
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke, cool. I'll have to show them off too.
Yeah.
At some point. So, oh good. I think he found some more while he was still up there. I left. I had enough going through everything, and it was so hard. But at the same time, you know, you're doing the thing, and you get focused on what you're doing, and you kind of lose why you're doing it. And then after you're done and everything's packed up and in the car and whatever, then it hits you. And let's see, here's some more of this. Here's a real plain tie tack, tie clip. Is that a tie clip? I don't know what that is. What is it? What is it? I don't know. So my dad was like really an awesome guy. Oh hey, this is 10 karat, and it says RHS is scratched in it, RHS. And yeah, I don't know what that means. Oh, I already showed you that one. Okay, here's a different one. This one's weird. And I think if he got the right box that I'm thinking of, the cufflinks that match this are in it. Shoot. I don't know why they got separated. Excuse me. Pardon me, excuse me. And you know how I'm kind of a goof? Well, I kind of got the goofiness from him. He was a big old goof. And I don't know why he hasn't... Why did he have a penguin? That's silly. And this is, I think, my favorite one. Let me look at it. I think it's a swank, too. Yeah, that's a swank. But look, it's a fishing rod. It's a fishing rod. It's so cool. Oh, wait, that's not a tie clip, I don't think. It might be a money clip. A fishing rod. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, those are Keely Smith. This is one of the ladies that he worked with in Las Vegas. Her name was Keely Smith. And she gave out cufflinks to all the men that played for her. Oh wow, he wore these a lot, you can tell. And that's her publicity shot. She gave them an ashtray too. My mama used to use the ashtray. Yeah. And they're the ones he liked the most. He even asked me about them. Like when I was looking, I used to look at this stuff all the time when I was up there. And he's like, where are the ones of Keely Smith? And I said, they're in your top drawer, Dad. They're separate from the rest. Hidden in the sock drawer. They were in the sock drawer. So, yeah. So that, even though we're only at 17 minutes, that's about all I can handle right now. I also did want to show you some things that came in the mail while I was gone. Oh, I can't get it to shut. That's why they weren't in there. Okay. Okay, so
I ever heard like portions.
Portions of it?
Yeah.
They were his favorite ones because that chick's name is Keely Smith.
Yeah.
You can look her up. Keely Smith. She was a singer when they were out there in Vegas, and she gave all of her guys that played in the house bands those. And there was also an ashtray, but I don't know where that went. It disappeared.
Ashtrays do that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And he really loved those. Those were one of his faves.
Well.
Because every now and then he'd ask me when I was up there, have you seen the Keely Smith ones?
That's
Yes,
why
Dad.
I wandered in a couple of circles after everybody left.
Well, yeah, that's a good thing because,
In
yeah.
chatter, I can wander around and be like, alright, yeah, this needs to move.
Yep.
And a couple other things you should put on canisters too, then.
Okay, well, I'll be up later and take a look. Okay, ladies. I got a package while I was gone. And here is a beautiful thing that I made sure that I spoke for before I left. I got this from Wendy and Lori's auction that they did. I just I had to have it, and I wore it to Dad's memorial. My pretty baby, Tingy. And then there's this one that Jamie was sweet enough to get for me because I wanted. Well, they had two in the auction, and I got beat out. So Jamie sent me this one. So I wore that and that to Dad's memorial. Now the place where he was living was Quaker run. And I will tell you that the Quakers run a tight ship. No one ever seemed lonely or left behind or left dirty, or there was no, you know how some of the worst ones, bad ones, have a smell when you walk in the door? This place was squeaky clean and furnished like a fine hotel, and just, it's the place he picked for himself. And when he first was there, they had a golden retriever that lived there that was like the dog for everyone, and it was just, and the people were amazing, and I made a really good friend. The lady at the front desk didn't realize until the last time I was there for his 99th birthday that we had a friend in common on Facebook. So we made friends on Facebook too, so now I can hang out with her and stuff. So, you know, things happen for a reason, I guess. But the next few videos I'll probably be yapping about him, which, well, I'm just gonna do it, and you're gonna have to put up with it. But right now I'm really tired and glad to be home, and there's a whole pile of stuff in my living room that I need to go through, and my daughter wants scans of things, the photographs and stuff. She wants some of that. And she got a painting and a little bedside table and a lamp. Because there really wasn't a whole lot in his room, because the rooms aren't that big. Like, they're about the size of a hotel room. So she got that. And my son that was just talking down here got his military stuff, his bombardier wings and stuff. And I brought home his custom-made, he even has, in a folder, he even has the drawings of what he wanted. A custom Heritage Golden Eagle archtop guitar that he had built. And my I don't play, but someone very close to me does, so he's gonna play for me. And I'm not gonna hawk the whole like, subscribe thing today. I just want to tell you all, thank you so very much for all of the support and all the condolences from all of you. I'm sorry I was kind of MIA there, because the hotel we were staying in up there, the internet and the Wi-Fi was awful, awful, awful. I couldn't do anything but like everything with a heart. Like, that's all I could do. I couldn't even answer half of the stuff. So I just want to thank you all for your love and your prayers and your condolences. And yeah, I love you all. And be yourself, because everyone else is taken. Bye-bye.